Most importantly, I'll be talking about scientist names where this cyclic reaction takes place, which are very much important for your NEET 2026 exam. Single coin-like structure we call it as, and that is in the chloroplast. And option A, Joseph Priestley. Hi everyone, welcome back to BMCC. In this particular section, I'll be talking about the most difficult, at the same time most interesting chapter in class 11, that is photosynthesis in higher plants. This is a chapter which you have studied from 6th standard onwards, right? So in this section, I'll be telling you little detail about this chapter, and the most importantly, I'll be talking about scientist names, and I'll be going to solve certain MCQs which are very much important for your NEET 2026 exam. Okay, so when you look into the screen, you can see photosynthesis equation, right, which is very much familiar to you. And you can see clearly here 6CO2 plus 12H2O, which gives rise to C6H12O6, that is glucose. At the same time, I can ask you whether it is redox reaction or oxidation reaction. Comment me below. I know many students what they think, whether it is a redox reaction or oxidation reaction. So when you observe this equation very clearly, so carbon dioxide is getting reduced to carbohydrates, am I right? And H2O is getting oxidized to oxygen, am I right? See? So that's why we call it as photosynthesis a redox reaction. The second part of this chapter, scientist name and their experiment, which is very much important for your upcoming NEET exam. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, I have mentioned 5 scientist names. So the first 3 scientist names, okay, starts from J letter. Easily you can remember, start from J letter, and remaining 2 scientists you can see clearly, T and C. That means easily you can remember like take care, okay, take care. So T.W. Engelmann and Carolus von Nil. So you can remember T and C, right? It's easy to remember, right? When we talk about the first scientist named Joseph Priestley, he's the one who discovered oxygen for the first time by using an experiment called Bell jar experiment. Bell jar experiment. Bell jar experiment in the year 1774. So this is very much important for your NEET exam. They may ask you which is the experiment performed by the Joseph Priestley. Okay, you should be able to answer this question. Got it? So coming to a second scientist name called Jan Ingenhousz, he is the one who concluded that sunlight is very essential for the photosynthesis by taking a plant called Hydrilla plant. So Hydrilla plant is an aquatic plant. So by using this plant, what he concludes that light is very essential for the photosynthesis. Got it? So third scientist, Julius von Sack, you can remember in single sentence that plant prepare glucose and it is stored in a form of starch. Just remember like this. Okay, it's very simple to remember, right? Coming to the most important and interesting experiment called action spectrum of photosynthesis by Cladophora. So comment me below whether this Cladophora is a green algae or red algae. Just answer me below, okay? So coming to last scientist, Carolus von Nil. So he is the one who has done crucial observation over here. So oxygen is released from the H2O, that is water, and not from the carbon dioxide, and by using experimental materials called purple and green sulfur bacteria. So by taking this experiment material, he crucially observed that oxygen is released from water and not from the carbon dioxide. So these are the 5 important scientists that you have to remember for your upcoming NEET exam. Okay, so coming to the main heart of this chapter, that you can see here a floral chart over here. So this is very much important for your preparations for your exams. So you can't study entire chapter, right? So for that I made you the simple chart so that you can remember in a simple way and where and what which concept is connected. Mainly photosynthesis is divided into light dependent and light independent reaction. Okay, and light dependent reaction is further divided into cyclic and non-cyclic reaction, and light dependent is also called as dark reaction. It is further divided into C3 and C4 cycle. So C3 it is also called as Melvin and Kelvin cycle, and C4 it is also called as Hatch and Slack cycle. Okay, where this cyclic reaction takes place mainly means in the thylakoid and stroma lamellae region. Okay, coming to non-cyclic reaction takes place mainly only in the thylakoid region. At the end of this reaction, what will the main product will be there? Only ATP will be synthesized from the cyclic process. And coming to non-cyclic reaction, only ATP and NADPH2 is produced. Okay. So when we talk about light independent reaction, so what C3 cycle, where does C3 cycle takes place? Only in the leaves of mesophyll cells, and that is in the chloroplast. So coming to Hatch cycle, which takes place in mesophyll plus bundle sheath. Okay, bundle sheath. So finally what happens here, from cyclic and non-cyclic reaction, what we get ATP and NADPH2, right? Where C3 and C4, what they prepare? They prepare food. What they prepare? They prepare food in form of what? Glucose. And that's why we call it as light independent reaction, is also called as biosynthetic pathway. So this is a floral chart that you have to remember for your exam, and it is very easy to revise when you are revising for your NEET exam. So coming to MCQs part, so listen carefully. Name the scientist who discovered food is prepared in a form of glucose and stored in a form of starch. So previously we have discussed, and option A, Joseph Priestley, John Ingenhousz, Julius von Sack, Coriolis von Nil, and out of this, which is the answer we have previously discovered? This is the scientist who discovered glucose is prepared and stored in a form of starch. I told you have to remember in a single sentence, right? And that answer is option C, Julius von Sack. So coming to second MCQ, name the location where the non-cyclic photophosphorylation takes place. I already told you in a floral chart. Okay. So you can see the non-cyclic photophosphorylation takes place only in the thylakoid region, right? So that it is easy for you to answer here. So where is exactly the option is? And you can see it only in thylakoid region. Am I right? Only thylakoid region. So when you see the chart and when you remember something, it's very easy to answer for you. Okay. So only in the thylakoid region. So coming to third MCQ. So which of the following cycle where the plant will produce both ATP and NADPH? Option A, cyclic photophosphorylation, non-cyclic photophosphorylation, Kelvin cycle, Hatch and Sack cycle. So comment me below which is the right answer for this. So for more such videos, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.